guys. Okay, this is the first attempt at doing this video, so we'll see how this goes and hopefully you can hear me as I'm going through everything. Before we start, have your mat out. I grabbed a strap and 2 blocks and have this available in case there's some of the flexibility movements that we do that you could use a little extra reach, to get like legs up or whatever we're doing. So I'll have these close. I angled my mat this way, so hopefully you'll be able to follow what I'm doing. And usually if we do one side, we're gonna do the other, so that'll be common sense when we get that far. So let's try this, see how it goes. Before we start, you might want some nice relaxing music in the background. If you do, pause this, set that all up. But we're gonna begin now. So we'll start with our feet hip width apart. Make sure that your feet feel rooted, so the balls of the feet and the heel of the foot are equally pressing into the floor, and feel as if you're spraying your toes out. So we have a nice connection. We're going to take our palms together at the heart, and I want you to soften the muscles in your neck and let your eyes close. Start to slow your breath. Deep breath in through the nose, inhaling, exhaling. Feel your shoulders relax. Another deep breath. Release. Again, deep breath, pulling the breath through the lungs into your belly. Relax. Now we're going to link our fingers together except for the first 2. Extend your arms up, pulling your biceps close to your ears. In this posture, make sure the shoulders are dropped and they're not tucked into your ears. Have them down so you get light underneath those pockets of those windows of space between the shoulder and the ears. Take another deep breath in through your nose. And as you release your breath, let your body tip to your left. And don't rotate forward, just tip to the side so your spine is just curving over without rotating that top shoulder forward. Take your breath here, holding your pose. And on an in-breath, move back to alignment. Come to center. Feel your weight disperse into your feet equally. Take our palms down to the heart and hold. Another clearing breath. Release. Inhale, bring the arms back up. Link your fingers. Exhale, take your body to the other side. Feel as if your spine is extending up and out of the hips. And inhale back to center. Balance the weight in both feet. Take a breath in through your nose. And exhale and arch your body back. As you're going backward with your shoulders, push forward through your thighs. Another breath. And realign the body. Get your spine and your legs feeling really long through those bones. And we're going to fold at the waist. Come down. Let your body slowly fold over the legs. Once you get to your maximum stretch, I want you to relax. Let your arms hang, let your head hang. And engage the back of the legs. Lift your body back up to the top. Release our arms to our sides and relax. Good. Take a breath in and out. Balance the weight of the feet again. We'll go through some sun salutes next. All right, so let's inhale up, arch back. Exhale forward. Take palms all the way down into the floor. Look at your knees. Inhale up to your fingertips. Look forward. Then roll our hands to the floor and take it out to a high push-up. Gently take yourself down to the floor. Flatten out the top of your feet and press to cobra. Work on the breath, breathing in and out. Keep your shoulders down away from your ears. Then rock up to hands and knees. Oh, my friend is here. Take an in-breath up. Exhale, arch. Inhale up. Exhale, arch. Inhale up. Exhale, arch. Inhale up. Curl your toes under. Go into down dog. Stretch those heels toward the floor. Keep breathing, deep breaths. Step our feet to our hands. Take your hands around your calves, pull into your legs. Release those legs, sweep our arms back up, bring them together, and down to heart center. And then relax your arms at your sides. And we're going to bring our palms together at the heart. Step back with your right foot. The right foot is going at an angle, the front foot is straight forward. I'm going to sink down into this front leg slowly. So this is a really good one for releasing the hip flexor. Here, tight through the hips. So slowly deep down into that lunge and hold. Also key here is to try to keep our shoulders facing forward as much as you can. The more forward you are, the more you're going to release that iliopsoas. Now let's extend our arms out into warrior two. So we are here. One arm's up, one arm's back. Take in a breath. Exhale, bring your forearm over your leg. Other arm's going to reach up toward the ceiling. And then let your eyes move toward that upper arm and hold. Work on the breath. Find peace in this position. Release what you don't need to hold on to. We're going to slowly bring our shoulders back up. Arms are going back to warrior two. And we're going to take our back hand, reach toward your back thigh, straighten your front legs, take a little work out of that muscle. And then lift up. And as I'm lifting up, I'm rotating my palm back and looking toward the ceiling and holding. And also for stabilization, tighten your back butt cheek. So tighten that cheek to hold yourself in balance a little easier. And then realign the body, arms back out. Turn both toes forward. Take our palms to heart center. Pause here. Take an in-breath, extend arms up. And exhale forward. We're going to take our hands down to the floor. The body just drop forward. Balance your feet. And observe where you feel this stretch. This is a spot, if you feel like it's too deep of a stretch for your legs, take your blocks, put your hands on your blocks, and they can go sideways, long way. the main thing I want to work on is relaxing in these stretches, and they aren't easy, but I want the mind to relax, to give the muscles time to find their space and release a little bit. Before we come back up, unlock your legs with their blocks. So soften your knees a little bit. Take a hand to the hip, lift up using your glutes, just like a deadlift, all the way to the top. So we're gonna go the other direction. So we're gonna take the other foot, so we're going toward the back, in the warrior, drop down, hold that warrior pose. Take our front arm down over the leg, other arm's gonna come up. Rotate that palm and let your arm go all the way down towards your temple. And hold that pose and breathe. Now bring the body up, push that front leg, lift up, and take our back hand toward the back thigh. Other arm's gonna come up. We're gonna arch back. Good, back to center. Again, toes forward. Arms down, relax those legs and arms. We're gonna bend our knees and just pop to center. Turn the body back to the front. Good, take hands behind the back, lace them together. Contract your shoulder blades, squeeze your glutes, push your thighs forward, head goes back, and relax. If you're feeling pressure in your low back, squeeze your glutes. Hold them tight. Now realign the back. Bring your palms together behind your back. I'm going to turn to show this rotation. And we're just going to, with palms facing down, going to come in if you can and bring them together behind the back. And then gently hold that position. If that is too stressful for your shoulders or your wrists, another option is to just link your fingers together behind your back and then draw the shoulders back. If you're doing this method, switch now and go the opposite way, so we're getting equal pressure. And slowly release the arms down. We're going to take ourselves around. Do some balance work before we go to the floor. Take palms together. Take our left foot up to a tree pose. Hold that tree pose. Breathe. Keep your eyes focused on something stable. And always have the breath move. Keep that flow just like a wave on the ocean. It's always in and out. Release the left foot to the floor. Balance your weight in both sides. Make sure there's no tension creeping into your neck. Relax that area. Take your weight to your left foot. Take the right foot up. Hold it. We're going to take ourselves down to do some floor work next. I'm going to adjust the video a little bit. Just bring this a little closer. Okay. So let's start out on our hands and knees. We're going to first just do a little back stabilization. So extend your right leg out so that it's at hip height. Take your left arm out, keep your core engaged and hold. Work on the breathing, keeping the breath deep. Then we're going to bring these limbs back down. Neutral spine and extend the left leg out, right arm out and hold. And turn those limbs to the floor. And I'm going to take our left arm and we're going to thread the needle through. As we do that, extend your right arm out and gently let your body weight come down into this arm. And I'm just folding back over my heels and letting myself sit over this arm. And breathe into your shoulder. Expand that lower back with your breath. Slowly shift up. Bring palms back to a neutral position. Do a couple of cat and cows. We're going to inhale up through the back, round your back, release the breath, drop those ribs down. Round it up, release down. Then lift your spine and take the right arm and thread it through. Gently shifting your weight down into this arm. Extend the left arm forward and relax. Slowly, we're going to come back up. Bring these arms back underneath, our hands underneath us. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. And down. Good. Let's go into pigeon pose. This one's going to be really nice for hip and back. Let's take our right knee up first. Tuck it up between your thumbs if you can. Stretch your other leg back and kind of creep it back. And gently let your body weight come forward. Start with this. If this is, you feel this one, stay here. Just stay. I always like to stay kind of maximum comfort / effectiveness without making the body go into stress. If this feels really comfortable, go ahead and extend your arms all the way out and relax down deeper into this hole. Then we're going to just stay here for a little while. We're going to work on breathing, work on observing what the body likes and doesn't like without judgment. So just notice it. Don't worry about it being right or wrong. Just observe it. Be with it. Breathe into it. Take this leg back out. I curl my back toe first and then bring it up and shift to down dog. Lift those hips nice and high, then gently push your heels toward the floor. We'll go to the other side in pigeon pose. Take the left knee up. Between your thumbs, stretch that right leg back. And then slowly see how this side feels. Each side can be different, so don't expect the same result all the time with each side. Over time of practice, eventually everything should feel pretty equal. But every time you practice, listen to your body, respect its limitations. We're not going to get anywhere if we try to push what it's not ready for. That leads to injury, so just be gentle. The most important thing is if you're taking a deep breath throughout the practice, that means your body is relaxed and it's okay with what's going on. You start to notice you're not breathing, you're probably pushing it a little too deep. So soften up a little bit until that breath can be deep and full. For support, press the body up. Slowly come out of this into down dog again. Slowly lift those hips up, stretch your calves, lengthen the body in every direction and breathe. And bring our knees back to the floor. We're going to sit back over our heels. Just relax your hands over your legs. Take a deep breath in through your nose. As you exhale, take your left ear to your left shoulder and relax those trapezius muscles. Feel nice length in your neck. Let the warm breath soothe the muscles. Head float to center, breathing in. Breathe out, take your head to the other side. Soften the neck, soften the trapezius muscles in your upper back. Relax your face. To center, breathing in. Exhale and let your chin extend back. We don't have to overextend on this, just go to where it's comfortable and feel a little stretch over the neck and over your clavicle. Soften your breath, relax your face. And we're going to bring our head up. And I want you to envision your neck getting really long, like a giraffe. So extend those bones of the neck. And gently curl it forward, chin coming to chest. Breathe down both sides of your neck. Feel that breath go down your spine all the way to your tailbone. Breathe vitality and strength into the body. Exhale out of your system what you don't want to hold on to. Physical or emotional things we can release through that exhale. If it doesn't benefit you, release it. Now we're going to bring our head back up to center, and I just want to make a note, if in the practice the next time you do this, if your legs are uncomfortable, so you don't like this too long,
You can always take a block and just put it like under your tailbone just to elevate you a little bit, or flatten, whatever, but just sometimes that helps to be up a little bit. Or take two. Quigley just took one of my shoes. Quigs, what are you doing? Okay, so we're gonna now come up off of the floor and go into on our back series. So slowly roll it into your back. We're gonna tuck our knees to our chest, wrap your arms around your legs and squeeze them into your body. And in this position, let's learn to breathe really deep. And it is interesting how initially this will feel like you can't get your breath, but you'll learn to move the breath into your back, into the sides of the body, so we're using our whole torso to breathe. So work on a deep, deep inhale and a long, slow exhale with this compression against your abdomen. Every time you exhale, you're relaxing even deeper. Take a deep breath. Exhaling, relaxing deeper. Then we'll release our right foot. We're going to place that right foot on the floor. This is where a strap might come in handy, so I'm just going to grab mine to show you. Right foot on the floor. We're going to do an extension for this left leg, so slowly lift it. And we want our knee straight so that we can get the full benefit in the hamstring and the tendons behind our knee. So straighten your knee, and that could be here. It doesn't matter where it is. Always just listen to your body. If it feels comfortable, just start to extend that leg up closer and closer to your body with your knee straight. Wherever that is, hold it and breathe into it. If your muscles start to spasm a little bit, or you're feeling a lot of resistance, soften up a little bit. Make sure it's comfortable so your focus is on your breath and not your stretch. And then bring your foot so it's up above you, reaching toward the ceiling. Your knee doesn't need to be locked anymore. And we're gonna let our leg fall out to the side. This is beneficial with a strap. I mean, you could do it holding your foot and going out, but if you have a strap, and we're gonna straighten out that other leg too. If you have a strap, just slowly, with control, let it go out to the side as far as it can, continuing to breathe. Observe where your body feels this. Usually it will be in your adductor, right along that inner thigh muscle. Gently let the leg relax deeper and deeper into this stretch. Back up to center, so use your arm for this. Don't use your leg muscle. Let your arm bring the leg back up to center. Good. Soften that leg, and we're going to practice it on the other side. So we'll keep our left knee bent. We're going to do this hamstring stretch first. So loop that strap over your foot. Slowly bring your leg up towards your body. Get it as far up the body as it will go, and breathe into it. Okay, realign your foot with your hip. Stretch your left leg all the way out. Now we're going to let this leg go down toward the floor. Take it as far as you can and hold it. And breathe. Long, deep breaths. strap off and set it down on the floor. And then place both feet on the floor with bent knees. Alright, we're going to end with this. We're going to extend our right leg out. Take our left knee into the body. And then guide this left leg across your body toward the right side. And it really helps to unmute here quickly. Stretch over as far as you can. Working on the breath as you're doing the stretch. Ideally, your left hand is on the floor and extended out directly from your shoulder. And your eyes can turn that way too. So you're getting a full rotation through your spine. So all the way from our cervical spine down to the coccyx, we've got our spine in a nice twist. It'd be nicer if I didn't have my friend here to stop my leg, but he's here. Now let's bring everything back to center. So eyes, knee, hips, arm back to center. Slowly switch to the other side. Can you move your booty? Quickly. Take this one across this way. Slowly stretch that back. Deep breaths. Relax. Back to the body, and everything's going to come back to center. Take our left knee up into your chest. Place your hands underneath the back of the knees so we can rock ourselves up to a seated position. Good. Let's let those knees fall out into a butterfly pose. I'll go forward. We're going to let our knees come up. We're going to pull those heels back, hold on to our toes, and then just release those knees down and lift the spine up. And do little flutters with the knees to try to encourage our adductors to release a little bit more. Breathe. And now hold. Push down through your knees and hold. Slowly let your knees come to center. We're going to tuck these knees underneath us and finish our practice with just some quiet breath. Palms open on the thighs, aligning the spine, breathing through your nose, exhaling through your nose or your mouth. As we take this quiet time, send gratitude to your body. Thank it for the work it does for you, not only now, but every day and all day. Thank it for its strength and its interest in keeping you healthy and in your discipline. Deep breath in, exhale. Deep breath in, exhale. One more, exhale. Very nice work.
know how this all feels. If you have questions, hopefully you can hear the audio part of this.